If you're still rocking a mullet, today is for you. If your business in the front, party in the back.
What?
If you listen to The Rat out in Jersey, today's for you. It's called Whitish Wednesday, man. We play white music, white people music.
It's crazy.
And you can get on the Hot 97 chat, okay? Chatana.
The Chatana.
It's on the Hot 97 app. Download it, okay? Turn this up. Do we need an intro change, Kast One?
Oh, we're good right here. I think we're good. We're in a good place.
Rosenberg, I think you told me Guns N' Roses in concert soon, huh?
Yeah. I know when you hear this, you're like,
I think when Shani can sing the song word for word, then we'll get a change.
Yeah, because I still don't know this.
You don't know, do you not know any parts? Is it like right
What
here?
about this part?
This part. It's so whoa, sweetheart of mine. Sweet child of mine.
Well,
Sweetheart.
We got more time.
Well, producer Griffin informed me that today is the birth date of Bret Michaels.
Ooh.
I think he was in Poison.
He sure was. That's the face of Poison.
That is, right?
And then he's one of the early...
And a wrestler.
No,
Same,
Shawn
different
Michaels.
person. Shawn Michaels. Got it. No relation?
No. And Bret Michaels had one of the first big reality shows, too.
Which was?
Remember that? Griff,
Yes.
you remember
What
the name
was
of
it
that?
called?
What was the name of Bret Michaels' reality show? Rock of Love.
Rock of Love.
Rock
Yeah,
of
he came
Love.
after Flavor Flav.
Yeah, they were around the same time. That first generation kind of MTV network.
But didn't those shows birth what we now know as The Bachelor? Where it's like a dating show
yes.
where you're dating like this.
They may be simultaneous, though, because The Bachelor's already at like 20 seasons.
Got it.
Or
Wait,
30
was it
seasons.
around during Flavor of Love and Rock of Love?
It might have been.
Bachelor's that
mad
old, huh?
old, man. Yeah.
Well, anyway, so that means today, since we're talking Poison, Bret Michaels, if you're not familiar with Poison, anybody got a Poison
Yeah, I
record
got one
queued
ready
up?
right now. I'll hit it right now. I don't give a
See what you
damn.
got. Let's run that.
Here we go.
Of course, we're not prepared. That's just what we do on Ebro in the morning.
No, we're prepared.
Got like 9 producers. Ooh. Something with a rose.
That's right.
Every dog's got a rose. What is it?
Nope.
Every Dawn.
Something with a hay truck.
Dawn is in there. No hay. It's not hay.
Every
This is
rose
not
has
hay.
a thorn.
Every thorn.
This
Every rose
is-
has a thorn.
Has its
Yeah, I
thorn.
knew it was a thorn. Yeah, there you go.
How you gonna say this ain't hay?
It's not hay.
Listen to it.
I've listened to it.
It's campfire, bro.
Yeah, it's camp. You miss campfire and hay, bro.
Hey,
This is rock. This is
different.
straight up rock.
Hay is farmer, tractor,
Country.
this feels like
No, this is camping, campfire, bonfire, marshmallows. It's very different. Rose has its thorn.
this is campfire.
Shani, they have never been played on a country station ever.
I don't know about that.
Poison has never been on a country station.
They're considered glam, right?
They're
Like
glam rock.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying this particular song could have
At that time, it would have gotten you.
Absolutely.
They would have shut down the country station.
Yeah.
Electric guitar.
I still see
I don't even
cowboy
know why
hats
you
and
try.
leather vests.
Why do you try?
Because I try to think about it in reverse. How we would feel if someone made like a crazy assertion like, oh, this sounds like hip hop. Like, this is not hip hop. You know?
You don't see cowboy boots.
Cowboy boots, maybe.
Sometimes in leather vests and hats, but it's
Harley
different.
Davidson, motorcycle
Yeah.
jacket. You see a leather vest, but it's not
vest.
cowboy boots.
Right.
It's the motorcycle boot. That's where you're confused.
And think of like long blonde hair and like a headband.
And looking
I
at a
can see
woman.
Willie Nelson.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. You said a headband and ponytail. It's Willie Nelson.
Has its thorn.
Yeah, but it's not at the same time.
Sons of
Just
Anarchy.
like
No pony.
every night has its dawn. Here we go, Shani. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song.
See?
What?
Oh my
They
God.
do not fit the song.
Yes.
That picture, they don't fit the song.
Shani just saw their 80s band photo of Poison.
It looks like a group of women.
Well, yeah, because they had the Aquanet hair and the whole,
The
you know what I mean?
teased hair.
Makeup. They were wearing makeup.
Makeup.
Like Kiss. You know Kiss.
And teased
You know
hair.
I know,
Kiss.
not like Kiss.
No, not
though.
like Kiss.
No, I'm just
Their hair
saying.
was
Kiss wore, yeah,
teased.
but.
Like all frizzy, and they got the neon colors.
Because
That's
they're
not what I
wearing
see when I see
eyeliner,
Kiss.
Ebro, but Kiss was like
Full
full
face, yeah,
costume.
yeah.
But
Costume.
Shani, that is actually the point. The fact that when you hear this, you don't picture this at all is literally the point of the game. Because A, you're not
Or
familiar.
let's call it a segment.
segment.
Nobody
Sorry.
wins anything. It's
You're
not a
right.
game.
That's a very good point. Because A, you're not familiar with the group or the song at all, but it goes beyond that. You're so culturally disconnected from it, you hear it and only think it could be country because it starts out with an acoustic guitar.
That's right.
Right, so it's literally the game working, the segment working as it was designed.
Because, yeah, this has me confused. I was feeling so relaxed. But when I see them now, I feel they look tense.
Hey, Kast, you have another
They
Poison
look
song by any
tense.
chance?
Yeah, I do.
All right, here we go. Let's
More
hit-
Poison.
let's
Brett
hit-
Michaels' birthday turned 60.
All right. Go ahead, Kast.
Okay. I'm just proud of our range on this program. Now this ain't Hey Rock.
This looks like them.
This is
it's
so
the same group.
Every Rose Has Its Thorn was like their
ballad.
like ballad pop. You know what
Got
would be
you.
called a power ballad in the rock
Got you.
space.
Same group.
Same group.
Okay. This fits.
Somebody's getting smashed in the head with a beer bottle to this.
Right. And a guitar.
Shout to the iron workers and the construction workers tuned in. We got a lot of Blue Lives Matter flags tuned into this one.
Oh, man.
A lot of Blue Lives Matter flags. Oh, I'm sure you got that Punisher skull on the back of your truck to this one.
Oh my God,
Positive.
Oh, man.
Don't tread on me, too.
Oh, good Don't Tread on Me stick or flag.
Yeah.
Big one. You're upset today that Joe Biden passed background checks more extensive on guns today to this song. People who love this song, they mad at Joe Biden. Playing with my
feels
guns,
like it.
trying to take my guns.
Y'all all know this?
Yep.
You know this, right, Laura?
Yeah, I've heard it before. I don't know it word for word.
It feels like I'm at a Mets game.
Yeah.
That's
right.
kind of vibe, right?
You'd hear it at a game, sure.
And everybody's selling and you on a long line trying to get a beer.
That's all.
Facts.
It is.
Yo,
And
happy
the
birthday.
cheapest beer available. They ain't doing no imports. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's Pabst Blue Ribbon, Michelob, Miller Lite, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Budweiser,
Bud.
Bud Light.
And it's like $17.
Nah.
Like
Nah.
the line
we
with
mad.
Mets.
We mad if it's $17.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know
We're
those
gonna pay
stadium
it.
beers
We're
be
gonna
expensive.
pay it because we at the stadium.
Right.
But
That's
we
what I'm
upset.
saying.
We upset.
Oh, yeah, we tight. And
We
this
upset.
song is playing.
Yeah.
For sure.
And this year, you better get the beer early and get to that stadium early because these games are going to go quick, right? It's going to be.
Oh, you
wild.
talking about baseball?
Yeah, yeah. When you're at the ballpark, you can't now. The game has changed. You won't be able to roll up in the third inning because it's going to be over. You're gonna be like, oh,
What's
it's
the
like,
game now? Like 90 minutes, 2
no,
hours?
no. It's like 2:20,
2:20.
2:15. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be super interesting. Different experience altogether with this. Shani, they added basically like a shot clock to baseball.
The pitcher has to throw the ball in 15 seconds.
Yeah, so it's
Really?
yeah. You can't just leisurely roll up to City
Yo,
Field and
That's kind of fire.
no, it's
It's
great.
better?
Yeah,
It's going to be more exciting, but yeah, you can't just roll in on a
Hurry up,
Saturday
hurry up.
at noon.
No.
You want to be
Yeah.
on time now. You can't just be like, oh, we'll get there 7:30, 8 o'clock. No, you kind of got to be there for the first pitch.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Rosenberg, what's your follow, fam? We on that Hot 97 app. We doing 80s rock, man. Entertain us, B.
Quick birthday shout out to Peter Regina, who's listening with his kids in the car.
Yo, they
what's
learned.
up?
They didn't know they was gonna learn about 80s rock.
They
today.
didn't know.
They didn't know.
Happy birthday, all the Pisces.
Yo, did y'all play that Cast One? I'm too old. I played it a couple of times, but what was that thing called? Guitar Hero?
I never played Guitar Hero. I missed
Were
it.
you guys Guitar Hero folks? You were too old for that too?
Never got it.
Wasn't into it because I know a lot of kids learned about these rock records from that.
That's true.
I know the
yeah.
song.
A lot of suggestions
Good
in the
girl.
chat, guys.
goes
What are they
up.
saying?
They're just giving you all their
He
favorite
said
artists.
good girl. That's the random part he knows.
Right?
She's a good girl.
See?
Loves her mama, loves Jesus.
Loves Jesus.
She's a good girl. It's crazy.
Always thought Puffy should have used the part when he says I'm a bad boy.
Loves horses
It's so hard.
and her boyfriend too.
This is Tom Petty.
That's right.
And this alone
Is this considered? I mean, it's 80s. It's rock, but is it quintessentially? Is Tom Petty 80s rock?
No, this is late for him. This was he was old. He was probably already in his 40s.
Right.
Cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad
Is this because I'm free? Does he do that?
That's right. Free falling.
That's when it goes up.
I sang this first time I ever got a physical. When I left, got the results, I was like, oh, word?
Wait, results?
I mean, you know, to get the full checkup, you want to make sure
the test,
everything
the
is
test.
good.
I thought you were saying AIDS test.
Nah,
'cause
everything.
I remember that first AIDS test I ever took in the 90s. I was stressed.
That's why when you
was
leave,
like,
you're like,
I
I'm
left-
free.
Gotta take those tests.
Man.
Now, was Tom Petty always with the Heartbreakers, or did they break up?
Ventura Boulevard.
I feel like it became more about Tom Petty than it did the Heartbreakers.
I feel like this is just Tom Petty.
Shadows and the good girls are home with broken hearts.
Let's see.
I'm free.
I'm free falling.
Laura, did you know this was Tom Petty?
Yes. Yeah, I remember this song.
Laura, these are Tom Petty and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers have two separate listings on Spotify.
Interesting.
Oh, but for this song?
No, like two verified
yes.
accounts.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
two.
Okay, so
It's
him
two
and the
different
band, the band, and him as a solo artist.
And this is the #1 song of him solo.
So the
Wow.
real question is, who do you think broke whose heart? Did Tom Petty break the Heartbreakers' heart, or did the Heartbreakers break his heart
My
in
guess
the
is
breakup?
financially, my guess would be Tom Petty broke the Heartbreakers' heart.
Yeah.
Regardless of who decided what.
I wanna ride down over Mulholland. I wanna ride her name in the sky. I'm gonna free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while. I'm free.
It's a jam, though.
It is.
It's a tune.
Free falling.
I
Cast
also-
one, what you got,
I
fam?
love that he came
80s
back.
rock
Oh.
is the category.
80s rock. I mean,
Is this 2 for 2?
You know this one, too.
I know this. I like it so far.
And you know it, 100%.
Don't forget, we're live on the chat. Live on the app.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Yeah.
We got everything you want. How do we know the name? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I wanna watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. We're taking day by day. If you wanna jump, gonna bleed, but the price you pay, and you're a very sexy girl. Very hard.
Yeah, you're listening to Ebro in the morning. This is how we vibe today.
Like what?
In the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Feel my serpentine. I wanna hear you scream.
good morning. Good morning.
This will wake you up.
Good morning.
Get that Hot 97 app.
Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day.
Worse, sir.
Learn to live like an animal in the jungle where we play. If you gotta hunger for what you see, take it
Axel was spitting too.
What?
Take what you want. You better not take it from me.
Right.
I guess worse every
This
day.
change is hard. Wow.
When you're high, you never ever wanna go down. So down, so down, so down.
Yeah, Whitish Wednesday, fam. Kast One's pick. Welcome to the jungle. We're doing 80s rock. Brett Michaels from Poison's birthday today, so that gave us a little category to focus on.
But now we're taking it. We're not like just doing glam rock in spite of
It's
it being-
80s
It's just
rock.
I'm just literally I'm
80s.
playing literally rock and roll songs from the 80s. Shani always wants to hear some Hey. He's always talking about Hey.
I don't want to, but
So I'm gonna give you some Hey. You want some Hey?
feels like it.
It's still a rock artist, but you want some Hey? Let's
see,
get some.
Because
Hey.
I need to know the difference between hay rides and fires, apparently.
I mean, this isn't a country song, but it's still a hayride thematically.
Because he was born in a small town.
That's correct.
I know this song.
That's right.
Here we go.
I was born in a small town. You know who this is, Lord Style.
Oh, I don't know yet.
This
Kast
feels
One, you know who
more-
this is.
Nah.
This
Shani
feels
definitely
less.
knows.
Yeah, I know this song, but this
Shani
feels
got
less
it.
hay. This feels more.
This is
motorcycle.
technically, well, it's technically, you work at this is actually factory worker rock.
This is factory worker. Right.
That's a good way to
This is
describe
like
it.
Steel Town rock.
Dang, I just saw the chat, so I know who it is now.
Yeah.
And I know who that man is.
John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yes.
I know that name.
This is in the more the Bruce Springsteen-y, you know, but middle America. I feel like this is big Ohio rock or something.
I think he's from Indiana.
Indiana, okay. It's a good tune, man.
Is the song Jack and Diane one of his bigger hits?
Talk to him, Kast One. You got to cue that up, fam. Sorry.
The biggest, I think.
The biggest?
That might be his
'Cause that's
biggest.
the one I know. I know
Or
that.
Rosenberg, you come with a follow-up with a little Jack and Diane?
I can. You want to hit it?
And I only know that because of skateboarding videos. That's how I learned.
What? What scape? They play Jack and Diane and
Yeah.
I mean, she's talking classics.
Yeah.
She's talking Bones Brigade era,
Yeah.
late 80s.
There is a
Right.
skate video called Mouse.
I feel like somebody
This has been
hip hop took
sampled.
this.
Yeah, it's been sampled.
This is pretty fire.
Yeah.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
A little ditty about Jack
Two
and
American
Diane.
kids growing up in the heartland.
back in the
Jackie
heartland.
gonna be a football star.
Jackie's gonna be a football star.
Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car.
He was known for his catchy brand of Heartland rock.
There you go.
That's what it says.
Hey.
Hey, this is what I'm feeling.
Heartland ain't necessarily.
I didn't want to say it. Thank you.
That's the thing. Well, that's the interesting part. And Mellencamp, like Springsteen, is not like a countryish personality.
It's working people rock, man.
Right. And you have to remember, a lot of those
And
working
Vernon
people,
Shirley.
if you want to go a step further, a lot of those working people places, unlike when you talk hayride,
Life goes
are Democrat leaning. They're like union people. A lot of them are union types.
Definitely union iron workers.
It's where like
Steel,
Joe Biden's going to visit and try to
coal.
talk to people.
Trains, trucks.
It feels like you either just quit or just got fired, and this song comes on. Life goes on. You throw
Oh
your
yeah, because
gloves.
Jackie didn't become a football star.
And by
the
the way,
song.
I have to add this. This is maybe literally one of my guiltiest pleasures in all of music that I occasionally listen to. It's the first person who can name this artist. And this is
I
not
have
the
no
80s
idea.
anymore.
I've definitely heard this.
I've heard it, but I have no idea.
All right, I'll give you a hint. Well, hear her vocals. Maybe it'll do something for you, maybe not.
Mariah?
I'm sure she'd be very flattered. Here's a hint. Big reality show. Early
Clarkson?
marriage reality show.
Oh, Jessica Simpson?
Oh!
Yeah, nah, I definitely hate this song. And I'll tell you why, because it took all the backbone out of the original.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
too pop. I don't have no grit on it. I ain't
smoothed it
like
out.
it. You smoothed it out, popped it. I don't want it. No.
Well, it's bad. No, I don't have many straight up guilty pleasures.
But that's one of
like
them.
a look around and be like,
Yo, Kast, what you got on Whitish Wednesday on Ebro in the morning? Kast one with a pick from the 80s. Rock. Love it.
Here we go.
Well done.
I got my first real 6-string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
First real 6-string.
Played
Brought
it
it
till
at
my
5.
fingers bled.
what did he get?
Was it
His
summer
6-string
of
guitar.
69?
Summer of 69.
Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Jody got married.
Let's go.
Should've known we never get far. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. And if I had the choice, yeah, I'd always wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life.
Hey.
Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Spend my evenings down at the drive-in, and that's when I met you, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch.
Now, is this a Canadian person? Is this Brian Adams?
This is Brian Adams.
Yeah. Is he Canadian?
I don't know. Is
Or
he
am I
Canadian?
confusing him with someone else?
Isn't that, wait, no, I think he is.
He is Canadian.
He's Canadian.
All right.
There you go.
Shout out to
Brian
Kast.
Adams. The only song I like is Everything I Do. Remember?
Yeah, of course. You don't know Summer of 69, though?
You don't know that
No,
one?
I don't know.
Wow,
that
that's
one.
a hammer.
That's a goodie, right?
Summer-
Do you know that one, Shani? The one we
Yeah,
just
of
played?
course. She does.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know.
the one we just played? No.
Yeah. But you know
But
the one I was
every-
talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, which one you sing?
The Everything I Do.
It's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ah, that's what
That's
I
a
know.
big
I feel like if you hear it, you're going to be, yeah, I know this song.
No, I do love that song.
The song is Mage. I like the song.
You guys love all. Yo, you guys are exactly why I complain about like hip hop audience.
What? Because, listen, I
'Cause
learned my
your
white
reference
music from
points-
MTV.
Right.
Only.
Right. Your reference points are the cheesiest reference
That's
points.
all we know.
This is everything I do. Y'all know that
Yes, right?
Oh God.
This was on nonstop on TV.
Right,
song. Yeah,
Shani?
yeah,
Yo, man, I'm taking
This
my
was
headphones
everywhere.
off. I
Oh my
can't
God, no,
take
play
this
it. I
shit.
It's
love
like
it.
an
I love
infomercial.
I mean, I do love it, though.
it. Yeah, thank you. Go ahead, Rosenberg.
Rosenberg loves
So
all the
sweet.
slow
And by the way,
songs.
we're out of the 80s. This is 90s.
Yeah, it's 90s.
It's 90? It's like
Yeah.
90?
91, 92, 91, 92.
When things got really cheesy, by the way.
Shh, Ebro.
It's why hip hop exploded. Because rock got so cheesy.
Search your
The
soul.
only edgy thing was hip hop. That
That's
was
right.
it.
And the white kids started finding that and being like, oh, I can be, this is edgy.
It's,
I don't have rock anymore to be, it's true. It's a good point.
Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for. You can't tell.
It's really slowing the show down, though.
Big drums coming.
Look at this one over
No,
here.
I just want Laura to sing.
Nothing
No,
happened.
there may be a drum.
big-
After the first verse, I think there's a drum.
Go ahead, Laura.
Everything I do,
What a voice.
do it for you.
You're like the songbird of a generation.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. I got you, bro. Let me
Wait,
get
you cut it off?
Oh,
or y'all done with that?
Dang.
Laura was in the
Done.
song.
No, that was
go.
Gab.
There's drums.
Then it
That's
gets
the big
big.
drums.
This song sucks.
This is very sleepy.
It's Mage.
Here we go, bro. I got you back.
It's
right.
running on
Let's
the
get it
beach
to where we
towards
need
each
to
other.
be.
Ooh, you're focused. You're focused.
East Coast Heartland Rock.
Let's go. East Street Band. Talk to me, baby. Jersey, what's going on?
This feels like a movie.
Yo, shout out to everybody who listens to The Rat on Jersey Shore.
I'm thinking Ghostbusters.
Woo! Ball player. Big baseball player. Auntie Ed. Like a fool. The speedball. Walking out. Come on, everybody. You know this. talking about glory days. Glory days. Glory days.
I've really grown to
like
love
a
this
bar.
record. When I was in high school, we got to that age. So like when we were like seniors, we started getting to the age where I noticed my like white friends, which was really my closest friends in high school, my group essentially. They all started getting whiter. Like when we got to like 17, they like their hip hop interest was like dwindling a little bit as
And
they
you were
started.
wearing your Africa medallion.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm still, obviously I never changed, so I'm still super into hip hop, but they started gravitating more towards like the bar music, and they used to play Glory Days, and it depressed me at 17. I'm like, he's singing about now. I don't know why it bothered me.
Because you didn't want to grow up.
Because I didn't want to grow up, and I'm like, this song is looking back when he was 17, and it just made me bummed out.
Oh, Rosenberg.
You know how major Bruce Springsteen is, by the way? Bruce Springsteen is the only person who's gotten Howard Stern to show up to do his show live once since the pandemic started.
That's Bruce Springsteen, bro.
Yo,
Bruce Springsteen
the
had
boss.
at this time when this album, Born in the USA, came out, my mom made me stand in line.
Ticketmaster.
She made me stand in line at the Tower Records
Yeah, you better, damn right you
to
are.
try to get first dibs on Bruce Springsteen tickets. Took me out of school for it.
I mean, smart
So that
woman,
she could
you know?
find a parking spot. So she could find a parking spot. I had to stand in line. I was like probably the I don't know, 40th person in line. Maybe.
Get him?
That's actually pretty good.
And then they walked down the line and handed out numbers, random numbers
Oh,
to
so
people.
it's like the Taylor Swift situation, but
and,
it's online.
and the number we got was like 325.
Oh, no.
Aw.
Were you all right?
So
You get 'em?
You didn't get the tickets?
She ended up getting tickets.
But you had to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had to wait longer, but I never went to the concert.
Now, someone explained to me how on this album, this is the number one question I would have for Bruce, and I don't know if Howard asked him this in their interview. I doubt it. But this is my only question I want to ask. What was the label conversation like when they convinced you to do this?
Oh, he was pissed.
Like when they were like, you're going to do a song, it's going to be a little different than everything you've ever done. It's going to sound like every pop song on the radio.
And then we're going to shoot a video with this young actress, and she's going to act like she jumped up out of the crowd randomly and does the car. This is where the Carlton Fresh Prince of Bel-Air dance
essentially came from. And guys,
was this music video.
Can anyone besides me and Ebro name the actress who got her first break in this video?
I don't remember the
She
video.
was on Friends. Main chick on
come
Friends.
on,
I'm trying to
man.
help move this
We
along.
still wouldn't know her name.
Who the main
Courtney
singer?
Cox. There we go. Turn it up.
The song was still made, though.
I ain't got time to play with these people.
This gun's for hire.
This is the dancing in the dark.
Now, I bet you after the song came out and this Born in the USA album was the biggest thing since sliced bread, I'm sure Bruce wasn't that upset.
You think he came around? He still performs it. It's not like he doesn't perform
Yeah,
it.
he knows people love it.
He's not like De La, who like hates performing. Me, myself, and
They
I.
said they came back around. They came back around.
yeah,
In my convo I had with De La Soul in 2018, I asked them about that. They were like, nah, we perform it because we do it for the fans. Right. It's for the fans. It's not for us.
But I remember when I saw De La, at the last every time I ever saw them, they would always, when they sing it, go, "We hate this song, but you love this song. We hate this song, but you love this song."
Me, myself, and I talk. We're in the 80s, right? Kast 1. Whitish Wednesday, playing rock from the 80s before Shani brings in culture classics. Kast 1 with the last
We would be
selection.
remiss if we didn't.
Hey, I mean,
This is the song.
I was wondering if y'all was going to fluff
This is
the
the
whole
guy.
segment.
This is the guy. You gotta get to the guy.
This is the joint.
Bon Jovi, man.
Guy, bro.
Don't play yourself.
That's number one. Well, that's the first one. I got one more.
Oh, you going back-to-back hammers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gotta do it. Yo, my brother, and this album right here, wow.
Angel smile is what you said. You promised me heaven, then put me through hell. Chains of love got a hold on me. When passion's a prison, you can't break free. Oh, you're a loaded gun. Yeah. Oh, there's nowhere to run. No one can save me. The damage is done. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You gave love
quintessential 80s rock song that no matter where you play,
Whoa.
there's a word. Oh, do you know?
Oh, you know. You might even know the word.
I've heard this before.
You think? You sure?
It feels familiar.
All right, yeah, you might know it.
Oh, yeah. I definitely heard it. Anytime you go shopping, this place.
At a basketball game or wherever.
Hiding under the clothes while your mom shops.
What's that water park called in Jersey? They play that here a lot.
Tommy, Johnny.
Yeah. Union men on strike.
Down on his luck, he's tough.
Blue collar, baby.
That's right. Working people rock.
But this is like pop. This is pop working people rock.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Working for a man, she brings home her bed for love. She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love.
That's a lot.
We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, give me all a prayer.
Well, I had the most annoying cast. I hope you'll appreciate this. The most annoying experience to this song recently. I went to a wedding, a friend of Natalie's, and the DJ did several things that drove me up the wall.
Well, because you're a DJ and
So
you're
I get
judgy.
very judgy. But the worst part of the whole night, then he got me the maddest. My man played a dance mix of that song. I was like, what the F during?
That's a no-no.
Come on, fam. It had to happen.
And went followed with a.
Oh my God.
Where'd he just go? Hold on. Thought we were out.
This was another hammer, bro. Whitish Wednesday. We're going back to the Culture Classics next. Laura Styles, you working on flashing lights, right?
I am.
What you got?
Coming up in a flashing lights report, ASAP Rocky is headed to court to
Okay.
determine if the shooting case will go to trial. And I'll give you details.
Turn that up.
Only the names will change.
Only the name will change.
Every day. It seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get
Back home.
I'm a cowboy.
I'm a cowboy. On a steel. Truck drivers, man. On a steel horse I ride. Or the motorcycle. Dead or alive. Outlaw music. Facts.
Dead or alive. Get on your Harley with your leather vest.
Drove all night just to get back home. Cause I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride.
Sometimes I sleep. Sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Times when you're alone, all you do is think. I'm a cowboy.
I'm a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride.
Oh my
And
Lord.
I want it. All right, okay. So the interesting thing about this, if you're listening in your car, is there is a, like this song is the perfect blend of rock elements, country elements. And if you've ever paid attention to country music, which you know I'm a music fan, so I have, outlaw country is a thing too. You know, like the Dukes of Hazzard theme song. You know, that theme song comes on. So you take that theme song, you add some heavy guitars and a different style of singing, and you land at a record like this.
Right.
So this is bringing in that audience that might like country but likes a little bit of rock
It's a
too.
little rebel.
Yeah, there you go. And it's an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. I'm wanted.
All right, Shani, hit
Dead
us with
or
some-
alive.
hit us with some culture, son.
Speaking of
Bring us
rebellion,
back.
rebellion. The year is 1971.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be televised.
You know what I'm saying? This was the response to the last poets.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and
You
cop
never heard
out.
this? You'll know it. Watch.
You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised.
Oh, it's the actual place where that came from.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. The revolution will not show you pictures of Nixon blowing a bugle and leading a charge by John Mitchell, General Abrams, and Spyro Agnew to eat hog claws confiscated from a Harlem sanctuary. The revolution will not be televised.
It's Ghost Sky Harry.
It will not be brought to you by
Harlem was going on.
And will not star Natalie Woods and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia.
I like Bullwinkle and Julia.
The revolution
response to the last poets when the revolution comes.
Get rid of the
He says it won't be televised.
Make you look 5 pounds thinner because the revolution will not be televised, brother.
Did the last poet suggest that it would be televised?
No, they were just talking about the revolution.
When it comes.
When it comes.
Got it.
He's like, some of us might see it on TV, but some of us gonna be outside.
Predict the winner at 8:32 on report from 29 districts.
And more specifically, if you're just plugged into your TV, you won't know what's really going on.
Right.
There will be no pictures of
You got to be outside with the people.
Big up Ghost Sky Harry. And this place right here,
fire.
Speaking of revolution, first place I ever experienced blatant racism. I was never called the N-word anywhere in New York other than in a loving way by my friends.
Right.
Then I went to this place.
Tennessee. And it was not loving. Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Tennessee.
Thought you thought.
I was like, wait,
when you were driving a truck?
What'd you say? Yeah.
Tennessee.
And they was like, you picked the right one today?
I was like, no, buddy.
Although I am black and brown, problems got me pessimistic. Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why
Big
does
up
it
Arrested Development.
so damn tough? I don't know where I can go to let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the hurt things. Let me understand your plans. Take me to another place. Take me to another.
Drums are so hard.
Oh man, I haven't heard this in so long.
Let me understand your plan. Lord,
It's very weird too. There are not many groups who had 2 singles that were utter smashes that you never hear talked about.
Never.
No one discusses Arrested Development.
Doesn't play again.
And they have 2 absolute gargantuan records.
Mr. Wendell, remember that Mr. Wendell?
Sorry,
Yes.
they have 3. They have that's third one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They got big ones.
Because
Big
Everyday
ones.
People, this one.
I think
Everyday
Everyday People's
People.
one. I think that's the biggest
That's
one.
the biggest one. Then
And
this
the
one, then
second,
Mr.
and then
Wendell.
Mr. Wendell.
Well, and I got news for you. And then people started.
And then Revolution. Don't sleep on that Revolution.
Well, and then they
Revolution
started
was-
interviewing Speech, the artist,
Yes.
rhyming right here.
He started
And they
keeping it
found
real?
out that he was really about that life.
He's about
and
that
they was
life.
like, oh, we thought this was just music. And he was like, yeah, nah.
No.
I'm really talking that pro-blackness, Pan-Africanism up here.
Had the African dances, had the
All
old
that.
man, like it was a
every
vibe.
their whole vibe was Africa. Every
And
every
everything.
image.
Everything.
And you know, everything starts from the Uman.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
The Umi, if you will.
The Umi, if you will. We spent our whole life trying to make them proud.
I don't wanna write this down. I don't wanna tell you how I feel right now. I don't wanna take no time to write this down. I don't wanna tell you how I feel right now. Hey, tomorrow may never come. For you or me, life is not promised. Tomorrow may never show up.
Big up Most Def.
For you and me, this life is not
Brooklyn, what up?
promised.
I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do
The best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can. with what it is I had. Put my heart and soul into this song. Yes, yes.
Mos is so special, bro.
Hope you feel
Really
me.
is.
Like his voice is.
From where I am to wherever you are. I mean that sincerely. Tomorrow may never come. For you and me, life is our promise. Tomorrow may never appear. You better hold this very moment very close to you right now. Very close to you.
Amazing songs that may never make the top 50.
Makes me mad.
Yo, you want to hear something crazy about this song? Will Smith told me he was playing the keys on this record. That's him on the
Will Smith?
keys. I mean, not Will Smith. Will I Am. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm
Will I
like,
Am.
Will Smith.
Will I Am.
You have the dun 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 dun
Yeah,
but
Will I Am.
No.
Will I Am makes more sense.
I want black people to be free.
Shine your light for the world to see.
I want black people to be free.
Shine your light on the world. Shine your light for the world to see.
From the revolution.
Sometimes I get discouraged.
Wait a minute. It's Will I Am's birthday today.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Will I Am.
Happy birthday. More life. More life.
Yo, did you ever see, was it Joey Badass redid this?
Yeah.
Joey Badass did a great rendition of this.
Really good.
Really good. Shout out to Joey Badass. Man, it's Ebro in the morning. Thank you, Shani Culture, for the culture
Thank
class.
you, brother. Thank you, brother.